Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. 18 people already? Look at that. How's everybody doing on this 1st of March? Fine Sunday evening. Wild Mary's here. Ryan Newman. Aaron's Trains. Tom Van Cleef. How are you, sir? Welcome. Welcome to the party, sir. Welcome. Andrew, what's going on, bud? We'll have a guest joining us tonight here in a little bit. Nicholas N. Hello, sir. Whoa. We got TMCC stuff running tonight. Well, one TMCC. One Vision Line, one Legacy. The outside loop, we got a TMCC Chassis GP30. Yeah, GP30. Inside, we have Vision Line Hudson, the gray version, with New York Central passenger cars. And I moved the light. So, yeah. And on the up top, we got the 280. All right. Frankie Bryan, is command hard to connect to your transport? No, it's very easy. Very easy. Who has Bush? I got Bush. I got Bush Light. All right. Let's see here. Still haven't quite got the new setup figured out. I moved the keyboard. You can hear it make noise. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. Working on it, though. Working on getting the new setup straightened out. I try. Would not. I do try. It's to basically trying to wash away the pain of the Lightning game last night. You know, you'll have that. You'll have that. All right. Move this around. Move things around. One day I'm going to act like I know where things go. It's not today, though. All right. Chubbs Trains, how are you? Camus Chris. 58 Crude, what's up, bud? Good to see you in here. It's been a while. James Corbett, how are you? Jerry Bloomquist, hello, train people. Jimbo, what's up, bud? I did not get caught off guard because I did not order those. But to all those guys that got them, happy you were able to finally get those cars out. Or in. Get those cars in. Then we'll go with that. We'll make sure for everybody that doesn't have a Class A, they can see it in the corner of the picture there. Pincy Sean, how are you? All right. Captain Andy, how are you, sir? How are you? We do have a new guest locked in for tonight, as well as an upcoming podcast episode. You might want to stay tuned for the podcast. For all you guys that have been wanting me to make a new podcast episode, there will be one coming. And the guest is pretty. I got a guest. Suzuki 1000. I'm assuming you have a Gixxer 1000. No, this is not from my grandfather's train building. It's in a completely different state, a long ways from here. But I do appreciate you asking there, sir. That layout was cool. The layout was very cool. Unfortunately, it's no longer there. That's not 1218, Chris. That's 1238. I had to double check, make sure I knew what number I had. Chad, what's up, man? Dathan, good to see you. Connor, we missed you in the members live chat the other night, man. It was a good one. It was the second one, so I feel like anything was better than the first one. I feel like it was a pretty good time though. We had a few guys show up and shot the shit for about an hour or so. Anybody interested in joining the members live chats, hit the join button, pay the bill, become a member, support the channel, and come hang out and do a live chat with us. Yeah, I don't like 1218. I like 1238, sir. Sir. How did everybody make it through your blizzard in the north last weekend? Saw like Rhode Island got a stupid amount of snow. We're also live on Twitch now, boys. We're live on Twitch. We're expanding. See how that goes. I don't have any followers on Twitch, but whatever. Chad, which Atlas tank cars, sir? Which Atlas tanks? What is squeaking? Something's squeaking. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I can. Is the guest tonight me? No, Andy, it's not you, but it's on the bottom of the screen, bro. Just read the bottom of the screen. Oh man. Frankie, if you got MTH DCS, if you got MTH PS2, you need MTH DCS. So like the current system is WTIU, or you can find an older DCS TIU. That's what you need. I did not have. I didn't quite have boat weather today. Almost went on the boat today. Oh, the 17.6s. I don't know, man. They're a little bit more modern than I like for tank cars. We're very earthy tonight. We're very earthy tonight. Same. Nice wood not nice. Yeah. Jimbo has a good point. If you're interested in the B&O Visionline GP40 from Patch Trains, they are going relatively quickly. Over half are sold already. As of last check, I think last time I heard there was 24 spoken for. There's only 40 coming in. So if you're interested in the B&O Visionline GP40, get your orders in, son. Get your orders in. Would you like me to share the link? I can add the link to the chat if you would like. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, of course. Of course, that's not the right one. Yeah, bolts were falling on their face last night too, tripping and falling. It was terrible. Such is life. Can't win them all. All right. You'll send some snow my way. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it. Stand by for the link. Hold on. Here's a link to Pat's webpage for the Vision GP40. Click the link if you would like to purchase one. Nothing wrong with Lionel post war stuff, sir. Some of my favorite stuff. Some of my greatest memories with trains are with post war stuff. But you know, I do tend to I'd rather buy the new stuff, but nothing wrong with post war. Is Pat the Berwick guy? No. Give up on the Berwicks. I've asked them to post it in Discord 100 times. He hasn't posted it. Just give up on the Berwicks. Can we all put in $5 and pass? I mean, we're gonna need a lot of people to put in $5, but I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Somebody's gonna steal a son of a bitch, though. I had thought about ordering one once I saw them. They were pretty nice. I think I watched RJ's video. I'm pretty sure is who it was. They look good, but I don't know, man. I got enough modern freight on order. Hey, man, Hurricane. Anything I can do. I'm trying to do my part, sir. Trying to do my part. Oh man, saw some photos Jay posted of the third E8 E9s. Yeah, they do look good. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be nice. So if you guys didn't order them, sorry about your luck, man. Sorry about your luck. Wait till next time. BNO, what's up, sir? How are you? Yeah, I've asked him. I've asked him a lot to post and jump on Discord, post a list in Discord. So he didn't want to post them. I guess if he gets a website up, we can get him from there. Uh, 7 come 11. What's up, man? How are you, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, for sure, Frankie, for sure. Post war is hard to beat. Uh, but the new stuff does do it. It pulls it off. But I still do like running post war trains when I get a chance. We had a hard enough time getting this pulled off, Bill. So I'll take what I can get from Lino right now. Mike's American Flyer Trains. Congratulations on getting your layout on the cover of the magazine. There, I saw your post in my Discord this week. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, sir. That is cool. Something I'll probably never accomplish, but it is cool when other people can pull it off. I don't know. Maybe one day. I guess it would involve me actually working on my layout, but we don't do that too much. Yeah, man, running some chassis tonight. There are some. There are some chassis items out there that I would like that I'm kind of looking for at York when I go, but we'll see. Does the GP40 count as my custom run? I don't. I won't say it's my custom run. No, I had the idea for it. One, of, excuse me. One of my friends in the Discord had the connection with Pat, so I don't. I don't. If you want to call it mine, sure. I don't. I just me and some buddies got it pulled off. What do I think about no beer at the club this year? It is what it is. It's, I get there's reasons behind it, um, reasons out of the club's control, and it's their rules, it's their house, and we'll respect their rules. It's very Pennsylvania of things up there. No, it'll be fine, man. It'll be a good time nonetheless. Like going to the club and hanging out with all my friends at the club. Don and Chris, Travis, John, all those guys, Mike, Jen, all those guys. It's always a good time to go hang out there. So it'll be fine. Beer doesn't make trains fun. Trains are fun. Beer just makes it more fun. I wanted to say funner. I really did. Uh, yeah. See, you got it right, Brad. I'm a train collector, not a model railroader. That's right. I like to buy trains and occasionally work on my layout. Occasionally. Seen the Chessie Tender or Oxford and Akron? Nice. Don Peck, how are you, sir? How are you? Parking lot beers at Captain Andy's van. Solid. Andy will be parked on the fairgrounds, I'm assuming. That's a great question. Thursday. Let's call it Thursday. I'm just winging this right now. I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't got approval for anything. I'm just calling it Thursday. I think Thursday is what we did in October, so we'll look to repeat that. It would be nice if we could flood the club again like we did last October. That was good. Make sure you support the club while you're there, though. They do a hell of a job of that. So make sure you support the boys. Yeah, since Sedano won't be here, you're gonna have to drink to put up a wood knot now instead of Sedano. So yeah, I think Thursday will be good. I mean, I got approval to stream, so we're gonna stream it again like we did in October. Are you speaking a little bastard? Captain Andy will be between Heritage Hall and the Purple Hall by the tree, or just look for the loud bunch of drunk dudes. It's the easiest way to find them. My plan is to be there at least Thursday. I haven't quite sorted out my flights yet. I don't know if I'm flying in on Wednesday or if I'm flying in on Thursday. I don't know if I'm flying out Friday or if I'm flying out Saturday. Um, I'm leaning towards flying out Saturday for sure because I got things like to do Friday night. So we'll see. Andy's going to bring the grill, but Dathan's going to cook breakfast. If I'm anything like normal, I'll be getting there right as the doors open. So I may not see y'all boys for breakfast. That's good. It's good wood nut. I like that. What am I running tonight? Chessie GP 30. 6945 is the number. If you could only go to York once a year, which one would you attend if you've never October? October is the better show. I like April because there's less people, but all my friends still go in April, so it's fun for me. But if you don't have a bunch of friends that you know or whatever, October is the better actual show. If you can, I would suggest going to all of the days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is the last Thursday, Friday, Saturday show. They're going to change it in October. So if you can, attend all 3 days. It opens at noon on Thursday. So you can go to the Wah Wah. Yo, have any of you guys got the cheese sticks from Wawa? I just realized they had them the other day. I grabbed some. Not terrible. Dude, no. Do not do that at the club. They said no beer. They said no beer at the club. Do not bring beer in the club like an asshole. They said no beer. No alcohol, period. We're not going to do that. I'm not doing that. And I do not suggest doing that. Chooch, what's up, bud? How are you? Quincy Sean, this will be your first April York. Nice. It does. I've never done that, but I've never walked around by myself. Um, but yeah, there'll be plenty of us here. So just holler at us. Oh, yeah. You know what I look like. Most of these other guys have YouTube channels, so you can see what they look like. 6935 is from the '06 set. Nice. Yeah, man, we got Wawa in Florida. We've had them for a while, a few years now. We got, hell, I bet probably like, I don't know, like 10 where I live, 8, 10, I don't know. We got a few of them where I live in the city that I live in. Oh, yeah, you do have rudders. It's better than Turkey Hill or whatever the hell other place is called. You can address the elephant in the room if you would like, Andy. I'm assuming you're talking about Kevin being ousted. I'm assuming. We can talk about it if we want. If you want. Uh, hey, ain't nothing wrong with the sheets. I've been to a few sheets, different places. We don't have those in Florida, but I have been to sheets. Uh, yeah, it has been a rough week for some, Dathan. It did not affect any of my sleep. Yeah, go fire it up, Andy. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I know there's been people ask me to have. Uh, I don't. Okay, I don't know a lot of details about it, and if I did, I don't know that I'm allowed to share the details. I do know, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. There's been a lot of people ask me to have Kevin on my stream tonight. I have talked to Kevin. I will be doing a podcast with Kevin likely this week. So, and so if you're interested in hearing what Kevin has to say, tune into my podcast. There'll be a new episode coming soon with Kevin Quinn. I'm really excited about that one. Not just because of what happened, like talking about what happened or whatever, but I like Kevin Quinn as a person. He's super cool. Every time I've got to interact with him at York, he's always been a great dude to talk to. So I enjoy talking with him. I'm looking forward to doing a podcast with him. Uh, I don't know that we would call it step down, but if that's what they wrote it up as, we'll go with that. Tyler Reddick won his third in a row. Never before done in NASCAR history to win the first 3 races in a row to start a season. Big lawsuit with NASCAR, and then you win 3 races in a row. I'm not saying it's rigged or nothing. Grande Trains, welcome to the stream, bud. Oh man, yeah. I don't know what I'm allowed to say from what I know, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that guy. Gizmo, hello, sir. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome back. Been a while. Yeah, I figured it'd be better to do a podcast. That way we didn't bring Kevin on here and just get random questions rifled at him. Like that's not fair to Kevin. Um, so we'll do a podcast, and I'm really looking forward to it. Be my first actual, be my first like guest, other than my friends. Like I've had Sid on, I've had my girlfriend on with me, but yeah, looking forward to that. Man, look at that, Gizmo. You got race drama, you got train drama. We got drama everywhere. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be drinking beer and running trains. Too much drama here lately. First time at Bucky's on the way home from Florida last week. Oh yeah. Whereabouts in Florida did you go, sir? Bucky's is fantastic. It's not a place to go if you just want to run and grab a quick drink. That's not the gas station you want. If you want to run in and spend a quick 100, it's a great gas station. Just wait for the podcast. Maybe there'll be more information come on the podcast, and we'll figure something out. FYI, if they kicked Kevin out of the presidency, there's no way they would let me be president. So, if you guys would like, though, I can reactivate my my presidential campaign T-shirts. If anybody wants to pick one up, I can put them back on the website. Oh, you're probably not wrong, Andy. You're probably not wrong. Attaboy, Gizmo. Testing the outer loop, man. You're making great progress. You and Sam making zero progress. Nah, man, Bucky's is good. I like it. Train show coming to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, August 29th. All right. It's a bit in the distance, but nonetheless, you got a train show coming up. Atlas Cincinnati cars. Yes, sir, they do. They are fantastic. I was very lucky to be able to get those. I pre-ordered them, right? So I should have got them, but no, I'm very very happy about them. And I hear the next time those cars are ran, they may be another set of Cincinnatians ran. That's what I've heard. Alice pre-orders are due this week. Different people have different dates. If you use Legacy Station, they are due third. I think it's the third. It's either the third or the fourth at most places. So get your Atlas pre-orders in if you want the cool Canadian Pacific holiday cars with the lights. Get them in. Get your orders in. I got a 3-pack and a single on order, so I'm excited about those. I've missed out every time the MTH is made. MTH or this will be Alice's first time, I think, but I've missed out every time MTH did the cars with the Christmas lights on them. So now we just need somebody to make an engine. I'm not going to pay the kind of money that they get for that engine on eBay. That's a bit outlandish. I know the troop cars are a big hit uh, in this catalog. Yeah, there. See, Captain Andy got the Army Troop Kitchen. Sly Cat, what's up, bud? All your pre-orders are done. All my pre-orders are starting to come in. We just keep adding more to it. 2 cabooses from Jerry Bloomquist. Nice. Luckily, there won't be a new catalog for anybody until what? Summertime? July, June, July, somewhere there. I got stuff. So if all of you guys want me to make an actual video, I have some videos I need to make. Plus, we have new product will be coming in, so we'll be making new videos for new product reviews. I know a few of you guys have asked me about doing product review videos. We'll get that going. Um, got diesels, a couple steam engines coming. It'll be a good time. Brad, you ordered the 21-inch Wow, the 21-inch North Pole Central car is nice. Those cars don't look terrible in 21 inches. I don't. I'm not a polar guy, but uh, those don't look bad. Pre-orders for the Golden Gate Lark closed this week. I believe that is correct. I have to double check Third Rails. It's on his Facebook page. Yeah, if you have the Premier CP Holiday Train, yeah, sir, you can make a lot of money. They sell well, especially if you have all the cars and the engines with it. Yeah, you can do well. You got a troop, 4 bunt cars, 1 hospital car. All right, all right. Waiting to pre-order a Third Rail Skybox. Yeah, if you're waiting on my custom car, we should have some artwork coming out in next month in April. We're waiting on like we said last time Jay was on to get his art department caught up with what they're doing for his actual projects, and then once his stuff's out of the way, then we'll do the artwork for my custom Skybox car, and maybe possibly we'll do a Joker's Trains 3-pack of those semi trailers. We did talk about it on the stream. Have to verify, but I think that'd be a cool little project to do as well. So, if you guys want to kind of maybe start collecting Joker's Train stuff, there'll be a few things hopefully in the future, but it won't be as bad as Eric. We won't have engines and stuff, I don't think. But I'm looking. Hopefully, I can do more cars. Trains of Lark, what's going on, man? How you doing? How's life in Duval? Andy, I don't have any Conrail, bro. I have 1 Conrail car. That's it. I have 1 Conrail car. That's all I got. No. We're talking about the box car for the Christmas lights, the CP Holiday Train. You got your 20th Century in and paid for. Nice, good for you, bud. I was really trying to figure out how to say it like your the new coach of the Jaguars says it. I didn't have the balls to do it. Jackson, Fort Myers. All right, nice. I haven't been to Fort Myers in a while. I was in Jack's last June, I think. Everybody, brace yourself. We have an actual YouTube celebrity in the house. Huh? Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. It's not very often I get to see you in the live stream, but I do appreciate you being here, man. Hit the like button, dude. I know you won't be here long, but hit the like button. Appreciate it. Oh, man. When's the official Joker's trains bath bombs? Not likely. Not likely to happen. There he is, John, toy train fanatic himself. Sad to hear about the old timers ousting. Kevin, on a brighter note, he did show up at Don's after Allentown and gave us a nice. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having him on the podcast and talked to him on the phone a little bit yesterday. So it was good. It was a good conversation. Chris, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you next month, sir. Whoa, whoa, Chatch is jumping. No, I get it, man. I know you got a lot of things going on, but it is appreciated when you stop by. 100%. Holiday cars are gonna be solid. I think. I wish they did more than four of them though. Like five or six would have been like 2 3 packs would have been real nice, but four will have to do, I guess. Big Rich is finally getting 3751, trading in one. I've been trying to sell 5 cars. Got all right, all right, Tim. Don, I'm pretty sure you'll see everybody on the internet get a code for trains before me. It's not happening. I'm not getting a code. It's just not going to happen. I think Dak Man's had his for a while, though. To be honest with you, yeah, yeah, Chris. A lot of people like to. A lot of people like to do that, but this is a social trip for me, sir. My money is tied up in pre-orders. I've been watching your budgeting videos, so you want to do something with CP cars, but your distributor doesn't carry Atlas. Oh, who's your get a new distributor, sir? Or call my favorite dealer, Legacy Station. Get your order in tomorrow. Mad Trains is here. How are you, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Chris, let's be honest, man. You've heard this every year I've been to York since you've known me. So I'm sure I'm going to try to slow it down this year. Like let's try to not buy 8 engines at York, like October. We'll see. We'll see. It is what it is, man. It would have been cool to have one, but for whatever reason they don't like me. I don't know. Yeah, I watch his budgeting videos. It doesn't mean I take it solid advice. Look at this. The great RJ showed up. RJ, I saw your new was it a short with your new little European engine? Whatever that red thing's called. I don't know what it's called. Looks cool though. Dude, I bought a lot of stuff from trains. I do not have set I don't think I've had anything broken from them. Definitely not 70%. I think a brake wheel broke off or something one time. Nothing I've ever bought, like none of my engines I've bought from them have ever been broken. Well, wait. I did buy an EM1 from them when I was at the warehouse. The headlight was out when I bought it, but I also think the headlight was out because Lionel wired it backwards. Oh, it's good times. It's good times. Don't worry, they're already giving everyone but me a code. It's fine. I won't need it. I won't need it, sir. I won't need it. Not this year. Not in spring. Maybe October will fire it up, but not in spring. I don't even want to highlight this one. I really don't. Zach before York. I'm not buying anything unless it's special. Zach Saturday of York. Hey, can you guys help me get a dozen cars, a dozen engines home? Uh, Not this year. I'm gonna let you guys all down. There's a couple things that I would not mind having. Atlas did those GP38-2s last year, the year before. I would like to have the pair of those chassis, but I need a solid, solid deal on them. I'm going to York a little trying to be more frugal, I guess. That's it. Dathan's got it. Two box cars. They got to be Atlas. Two Atlas box cars. That's what we're looking for. Or we could see, Mike. I can't go all the way to York from Florida and buy a bottle of smoked fluid. I can't do that. I can't. I can't be that guy. John, I thought we were friends, man. You can't just be on here just put me on blast like that. Be like me, Gizmo. Go to York, spend money, and spend the rest of the money you don't have at third rail. Yeah, dude. I go through spurts where I want to get a bunch of chassis, and I only have like I have three chassis things, but I do like chassis. I just don't ever. I don't know. I don't buy it. I've had two SD40-2s. Yeah, they were chassis from Lino. They both gave me problems. There's another one up there, right there. That's another one. That needs a board, but I bought it with a dead board in it, so I got to get a board from Lino, and that one will run again. But yeah, I like chess. I just don't buy it very often. Go for it, Lark. Let me know my odds so I know which way to bet. My flight does not land in Edison, sir. I'm not coming to Edison. Edison's on the 28th. Uh, yeah, we can't do that. That's my girlfriend's birthday. Definitely will not be going to a train show on her birthday. She's pretty cool about trains. Not that cool. I'm only got 55 likes with 96 people watching right now. Come on, boys. Hit the like button. Brad, you got the macaroni and cheese Allegheny. I uh I didn't order one. Did not order one, man. I wanted to. I had to talk myself out of it. I was in, then I was out, then I was in, I was out. But uh, I'm sure there'll be plenty enough when they come in. I'll be able to grab one if I want one. But instead, I ordered three Vision S GP40s. I'm just proud of myself. I didn't order four. Eric ordered four, so I'm one less than Eric. So I feel like I did all right. Pop's Train Room. What's up, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Taking to New York City for dinner after the train show. How much money do you think I have, sir? You may go to a train show, buy trains, and then go to dinner in New York City? This seems like a very expensive trip. And there's no more trunk sales. I've been told, so that's kind of sad. I was actually kind of counting on trunk sales, but you know, I was counting on the trunk sales. Let's see here. Uh, yeah, I can't keep up with Eric. There's no way. Not likely to happen. My bank account would tell me absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Zamir, all the good things getting banned. What else is getting banned that I don't know about? Yeah, sleeves. We got my original one out. I've had the gray one for quite a while now. Um, Figure I'd break it out tonight. Let's see here. Sorry, it's on another screen. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. Maybe I can get some good deals like last year. Trunk still happening in Allentown? So you guys always talking about going to Allentown, going to Edison. Which one of those two is better? Like, honestly, which one do you think is better? I think it's the right website. Okay. Allentown's better than Edison. That's what I've kind of got the impression of. Allentown has Don's house. Yeah, Don's house is nice. Don's layout is Don's layout's really nice. It's a lot of Allentowns right there. I don't know, Andy. It looks like I'm going to Allentown, not Edison. Right now, today, last week, probably the week before that, about every week. E8s are assembling. Yes, sir, they are. Yes, Gizmo, I'm happy you jumped in on that, man. I know you were a product of the second opening of that, but last week, the week before, probably the week before that. I don't know. All my live streams are posted, man. Go back and check them out. I usually try to run one every week. Uh, yeah, they are looking good. Mine's almost paid off, so that's exciting. Allentown's better. All right. Oh, you don't want to do that, Tom. That could be a dangerous road to travel down. Allentown has Amish food. Edison has great deals. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Allentown's probably going to be where it's at, though. Harold's Deli. I feel like this. I feel like I might be underselling that. No, I did not order any Madison Alice heavyweights. No. All right, boys, we got a guest. Just jumped in the lobby here. We'll let him in. Maybe I should get a beer. Get a beer before this. Jake will help everybody spend money at all times. I see. I know Jake's often imitated in Discord, but Jake's the original of "I'll make you spend your money" kind of guy. All right, guys. So it's enough of the chit chat. We got Pat from Third Rail Parts joining here tonight. All right. Let's see here. Pat, what's up, man? What's going?
How y'all doing?
Good, good, good.
Can
Well,
y'all hear me all right?
yeah, I can hear you all right. I can turn you up a little bit too.
Cool.
Let me get rid of this other camera here. All right, cool. Well, Pat, thanks for stopping by the show tonight. You want to let everybody in chat know who you are and what you got going on?
Sure. My name's Pat. I own Get3Rparts.com. Before I even begin, I'd really like to take a chance and thank Scott Mann for really giving me one hell of an opportunity, and that's to be the custodian of all these classic third rail parts. Um, you know, Scott wanted somebody to take it and cherish it and do good with it. So, I want to thank him personally, and yeah, I'm gonna do my damnedest with it and make it work.
Nice. Nice.
Um, Working with Jay is it's all been just it's been a whirlwind, but it's
Yeah.
great. Um, and the response has been really really good, and we're moving forward with it. So. Um, for you guys that know me, a lot of y'all know me, from the OGR and OGF forums. I'm Harmon Yards on the OGR. Well, I was shown the door.
Oh, you've been banned too. Nice. Welcome to the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah, I was singing too loud in church. Um, so, um, I'm over on the OGF now, but it was Harmon Yards. There's Harmon Yards still there, so on the OGF now.
Right.
But a lot of the guys know me from there. But I also got a part-time gig working with Mike Reagan at MTH Parts and Sales, and helping him with the MTH parts. I do the Rail King parts, help him sort those parts and get those parts and get everything, get everything on the site for y'all to purchase. And then Scott Mann approached me about a year and a half ago, and said he needed somebody to do the parts. So I said, let's roll with it. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good with it. We've been getting it up. It's me and my son helping me with doing it. So it's just a two-man band. So, but we're knocking the orders out. We're getting them out as quick as we can and getting stuff to folks. So throughout the show, if anybody has any questions, shoot them out. I'll answer them as best I can as far as parts are concerned. I'm going to get Zach to pull the page up here in a minute, but I'll give y'all a brief rundown of what's going on as far as what's going on with the parts. So we started hot and heavy getting the steam locomotives, the third rail steam locomotives, the classic ones up on the site. We started with that first. There's so many steam projects that we took a little bit of a break from the steam. We got more steam to do, but we took a little bit of the break from the steam and start kicking some diesel parts. You get a lot of requests for this and that and everything else, so we're trying to satisfy and get everybody's needs and wants up onto the site as quickly as we can. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of time to get all this stuff up because there's you know, we're what, 35, 40 years late to the party.
Right.
So, we got a lot of parts to go through and get up on the site. Um, we're working with Jay, over third round now. We're going to have traction tires and the drive belts and whatnot. We'll get the rubber wear parts up on the site soon. As we can coordinate all that with Jay. Um, I'm also going to work on having, obviously, again, when Zach pulls up the site, y'all will see. I can't do an exploded view for every locomotive the third rail made. God knows that, I'd be an eternity trying to do that. So I am at some point though going to get, you know, just a classic third rail steamer, and I'll do an exploded view of that on the site. That way you guys can, get familiar with the terminology on the site as far as what parts go where, and how the basic construction of a classic third rail locomotive. I'll do that with a steam and I'll do that with a diesel. That way, you know, you guys can see a basic breakdown and know what the parts are. Um, in the meantime, though, man, guys, feel free to email me. I'll answer questions best I can. I've been in this business, good God, 40 years. My dad had hobby shops, and I was his service tech all those years. So he retired his store in 2005 finally. He'd been open since 1977, so it's a long damn time. So I've got 40 years in the business, and I've been working on third rail since they were new, since
Oh
they
wow.
first came out. So um if there's not a part available for something, and I know a workaround, or if I know a part that can be substituted in, I'll do my damnedest to get you guys those parts, so that way you can get the stuff off the shelves and back on the rails where it makes you money and smiles for miles, right? That's what it's all about. So, we'll try to get the stuff back in revenue service for y'all. So,
Here's a
uh,
question for you.
check your spam. I know I emailed you about that. Some GDD daylight parts. Um, we're just starting to scratch surface on GGD cars now. And a matter of fact, today I saw some daylight car parts. So yeah, they'll be getting on the site soon. Stay tuned. Shoot me another email when you get a chance, and we'll see what we can do to get you a timeline and see what we can do to get you what you need. So, um,
You
but
want me
yeah,
to
we're
go
gonna.
ahead and you want me to go ahead and pull up your website?
Yeah, go ahead and do that, Zach, if you don't mind, please. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. All right. There you are.
And just click on any project when you pull one, find one, and you can just pull on one.
Oh, I like how you have this laid out, man. This is cool.
Yeah, just
Like,
pick a random locomotive. Doesn't matter which one.
I will do a B&O.
There you go. Yeah, so the project numbers, the project number up here, the project number 88,
Yep.
that doesn't mean anything to you guys. That's a list that Scott had given me, and that's how I keep the locomotives organized on the shelf in the bins. So when I see the part number come up, 88-F0, blah, 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 whatever, I know where to go to that bin. That's for my tracking more so than you guys.
Right.
But yeah, you can see the parts that are available and we have there. And then you can click on any random part, Zach, and it'll pull it up, and it's going to give you, a brief description of the part, and you can purchase it from there. Um, the when you the what I wanted to do, I wanted to have the hardware for each locomotive with the locomotive and in a hardware repository. Can you go back to the roundhouse again, Zach? And you scroll down to where, or I think you might have passed it. Hardware down there in the left corner.
All the way at the
Oh,
bottom.
nope, you passed it. Scroll back up a little bit.
Oh,
Left top. So here's all your hardware for your third rail locomotives. The site wouldn't let me put it with the locomotive and in a repository, so we kind of had to roll with this theme. But I do have the screws listed as best I can per locomotive. So when you're trying to find your nuts and your bolts and your screws, um, you can find it, you know, by the locomotive part number, like L105 right there. That's project 105. So when you're scrolling for your hardware, you can know your product, your project number, and those numbers, the number does correspond to the locomotive, if that makes sense.
so like if we go back to the roundhouse and find Project 105, that will correspond with this flathead screw.
Correct.
I got you.
Correct. So that's, I wanted them in two places, right? I wanted to have all the hardware in one repository and then have the hardware with the locomotive. But the damn site wouldn't let me do it. So it wound up all going to one spot. I was like, you son of a bitch. But oh well. So that's what happened with the hardware. And then another cool thing we got is, can you find the back shop? There it is, down there to the left.
Yep.
So here's a cool thing too, as we come across body shells, chassis, cabs, cabs that have no home, if we don't have something that goes, with a locomotive, this is where you're going to find items like that. You can click on that first one there, Zach. I'm not going to tear that down and grind that into parts. That's a whole chassis somebody can use to build something,
Right.
you know. So when I come across things like that, I'm not going to grind them up into parts. What we call parts grinding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So rather than dismantle that, that's a good chassis somebody could use for a project, right?
right.
So they can work with it from there. And as I find more stuff like that's where that stuff's going to land.
So let me ask you: so like you have all these parts? Are parts being replenished, or is what you have what's available? And when they're all gone, they're gone.
I have, we're talking with, we're going to work on parts that are, um, if a part is in super high demand, we're going to figure out a way to get it made.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's, there's certain parts on here that, they're going to sit here forever, right?
Yeah.
And then there's going to be parts, gearboxes, drivers, um, axle gears, and stuff like that. Side rods and linkages, stuff that gets busted. You know, your crash parts, pilots, um, boiler fronts. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna work on figure out a way to get those parts reproduced. So yeah, this isn't gonna be the end of the line. We're gonna keep trucking with this. This is another cool thing you brought up here. This is our lost wax castings. So in every parts bin, there's these unpainted raw brass castings, lost wax castings.
Right.
You know, a lot of people would have tossed this stuff. But man, this is a scratch builder's dream right here.
Right.
This is the kind of cool stuff that people beg for when you're building a project. Um, the lost wax casting has actually been a um, really good hit because it's been popular with guys, a lot of the scratch builder guys. Um, and I build a lot of two rail stuff, so this isn't, this isn't something new to me. I know what this stuff is. I know what they need, Um, so and I'm a scratch builder too. So these guys, when they need to know something, they can contact me and I can talk, the lingo with them because I know what they're doing.
Right, right.
So, um, this kind of stuff is just scratch builder's dream. So, you know, gotta want to toss that stuff. It's great stuff. Some guys looking for the tender beam for a UP uh big boy right now.
Yeah, right. No, that's cool. I've never seen anybody offer these for sale. That's pretty cool. Like I don't really scratch build anything, right? Like I buy stuff and that's how it is. But that is cool that you guys are selling these parts for people that
Oh,
do like
there's,
to mess.
Zach, there's all facades of this hobby. There's guys that operate, there's guys that scratch build, you know, there's guys that weather, there's guys that won't weather, there's guys that have knuckle couplers, there's guys that have adult couplers,
Yeah.
there's everything. So, you know,
So let me ask you, like, so all the engines that are up here right now. Is that all of the engines that Third Rail's ever made, or is that just what you uploaded so
oh
far, and you have
God,
more to
no.
go?
Oh God, no. There are a lot more to go.
I got you.
We are just what you're seeing here is literally scratching the surface. Like I said, we just started looking at the GGD parts because that what I'm thinking we're going to do is, my son was telling me, he's like, we ought to get some of the passenger car parts up there. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I know it seems like we might be jumping around, but the requests are coming in. GGD parts. Well, you see that one fellow emailed, and
Yeah, yeah,
he's looking for those parts. So I hate to jump around. It's not perfectly good style, but oh yeah, stay on that page after I get through this thought, then
yeah,
we'll go to
yeah,
that. Um, the we I hate to jump around, but I want to get some of these stuff up there for guys that that need parts for their GGD cars. Trucks, wheel sets, bearings, stuff like that.
yeah.
I know Santiago in Colombia. He's desperately waiting for some GGD car um, ball bearings. So I got to get. I want to get that stuff to him. This is another thing that Scott um, has bestowed upon me. The amount of decals that Third Rail had is astounding. These are pristine, perfect Champ and some other brand O scale decals that are just, being stored in California. They're pristine. I've been spot testing and spot checking these to make sure, the quality's still good on them and they still actually function.
Yeah.
And then no problems at all. So, have no fear. Even though these are a lot of these Champ and, the other brand decal sets, they might be ancient, but they're in perfect condition. They're not dried and cracked and falling apart. So, you know, some really, hard to find stuff we got on the site as
Yeah,
far
yeah.
as decals.
That's really
Um,
cool.
and a lot more decals to come. A lot more. This barely what you're seeing as far as decals is just barely scratching the surface.
Are these Dathan asked, are these stickers or are they water slides?
Water slide decal. They're all water slide.
So is it safe to say that all of the decaling on all the third rail models from the past are all just decals like water slides?
So far, what I've come across right now is all water slide.
Okay.
If I do get decals, stick on decals, I'll make note of that on the site.
I got you.
I think it'll if it is a stick on decal, it'll be in a whole nother window for stick on decals
Right.
because the title of this is water slide decal. So the title of this
Oh,
window.
yeah.
So this is all water slide. Um, if I come across stick on decals, sticky type, I'll make a separate window for that.
Right.
But again, I've been pulling and spot checking these decals as I go along, actually testing them to make sure the product is good. No problems. Nice, great condition. They slide right off and slide right onto your workpiece. No problems.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, the amount of decals was just mind boggling. So, you know, again, we're going to get some GTD car parts up on the site. I think that's going to be my next move. So we can start getting those guys, the passenger car parts they need.
So when
And
you
then,
when you add the passenger cars, are you going to make another tab instead of putting them in roundhouse? Are you going to put them separately? Or are you going to add them to the roundhouse?
great question. That's something, yeah, matter of fact, again, we just started looking at those parts today, and I haven't exactly decided how I want to present them on the site yet. Um, I'm not sure if I'll break it down by, um, the car type or the road name or what.
Right.
So I'm gonna, I've been writing down some ideas. I'll come up with something cool that works for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be, um, it'll probably be broke down into separate windows for like body and frame and trucks. You
Right.
know, maybe put all the passenger car trucks on one window, maybe put all the frame parts on another window, and then your body parts, your doors, windows, diaphragms, whatnot. Maybe put them on another window. That way, they're all grouped together. You know, so that way they you know what you're looking for when it comes to a passenger car part. If you need a diaphragm, I need a diaphragm. You can
Yeah.
go right to the diaphragm window and then scroll down until you find yours, and pick it from there.
Yeah. I think that would be good because like how other people do things is can be a bit confusing. And you got to scroll through a parts list like a mile long to find one part. Like I don't know what the hell the name of this part is. I got to scroll and click on pictures. So that would be kind of cool if you did it broke down like
You're
that.
not naming any names, are you, Zach?
I would never. I would never. I would never name names. No, it's there's a million different ways to do things, right? And some people do it better than others, and it's just I guess what to get used to, I guess. But I like the way you have this laid out to where there's pictures of all the different engines. That's super helpful.
Yeah, it makes it so you can get right to your locomotive, and you can find your part.
Yeah.
Um, the other thing I'd like to make mention of, I've been getting so many requests, in emails about a part for this locomotive, a part for that locomotive. Guys, if you guys don't mind, snap a picture of what you're working on. Man, that goes a million miles.
Right.
That way I can see exactly what you're working on, and I can help you get the crap you need. Um, I had a guy requested me today for a pickup roller for a train of tomorrow. I haven't gotten to that locomotive yet, but flip it over and take a picture of the roller. And if I have one, that roller might be on five or six other locomotives.
Right.
So if I know it and go, oh shit, I know that one, I can go pluck it and get him what he needs. So if you want to make a request, not a problem. I love it. But snap a picture of what you're working on, what your project is. I like the stuff too. So doesn't hurt my feelings. I like to see what y'all are working on.
Right.
So
Got a question for you here, Pat.
for the most part, yes. Most of those are going to be the 2 millimeter variety. Um, the little black JIS Phillips head screws is pretty common for what third rail use. Two 2 millimeter by 0.040 0.45. Usually really short, maybe 2-3 millimeter long.
Here we go. Billy's looking for an H10B cab ladder. I didn't see an H10 on here.
Yeah, scroll to H10. There's H10s on there. Getting to that subject, I have parts up until warranty runs out. So If I worded that right, let me think about that. I have everything that's when it goes out of warranty, then I get the parts. So I think what's way it's going to work is Jay's going to hold on to parts to cover his warranties, and then when his warranties run out, um, then we'll facilitate getting the parts from Jay and get them on the site. Was there a cab ladder on any H10? I
I
thought
don't
there
think
were cab ladders.
I didn't see it. There's cabs, no ladders though.
All right, send me an email. What's his name? Billy?
Billy the Kid, yeah.
Billy Kid. Send me an email, Billy. I'll see what I can do for you. I think I found another. Some of the stuff we get, and it's no fault at all to Scott. Some of the stuff, um, it gets mixed up. From all the years of production. You
Right.
know, we'll come across the box, and there'll be, a J1 Hudson parts and then there's K4 parts mixed in it.
Yeah.
It happens. That's just the only thing you can say for that is decades of production.
Yeah.
We go through the same thing in MTH. We open up the J1 box and there's T1 parts in there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it happens. Um, but but when I do find the parts, I do try to add them on. And I do remember seeing another H10 cab in some other parts. So Billy, shoot me an email and we'll see if we can't get you hooked up.
How many parts overall do you estimate that you have?
I can't. A lot.
That's awesome. No, it's really cool that you're doing this and making a parts website for third row engines because obviously third row is smaller than like their competitors, so it's really helpful to have a place to be able to find parts because I know I've looked for parts for third row before back in the day on the internet and it was a pain in the ass. So this is much easier.
Well, it's brass, right? When you're doing brass, it's limited production, it's limited runs, you know, and you just can't churn out parts like the diecast guys can.
Right.
So, all the stuff's handmade one at a time, one piece at a time. This isn't, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it, stamp it,
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah, no, there's not going to be the mass production like, MTH or Lionel, but still, Scott did a hell of a job making sure that there's spare parts.
Yeah. For
Um,
sure.
Especially the important crap like drivers with the drive gear, uh, gearboxes, um, bearings, all that crap we've got, you know, um, your pickup rollers and all that stuff. How many times have you had one of those groove up so bad on a third round? You go, Christ Almighty, I'll never get one of those. There they are.
So, like with these pickup rollers, are these pretty universal to all engines? Or are they
No,
specific?
there many are. Some are interchangeable, but most are specific to a locomotive.
I got you.
So yeah, you're going to have to go by locomotive. That's the other thing I want to work on, and I'll be working on that throughout the time period. Is to get a list of parts that an interchange of sorts, so that way, if a locomotive doesn't have a pickup roller,
Hmm.
we can get you something that will work. That's one of the things on my list to do because I hate to see anybody not have the part they need to get a locomotive back up and running.
Yeah.
So I do want to work on an interchange system. Fortunately, later production third rail, things like the gearbox and the axle gear, the actual physical worm wheel and
Hmm.
the worm gear and the gearbox, they pretty much standardize that in later production. So there's gonna, if you got a chewed up gearbox or chewed up worm wheel, um, there's a really good chance we can get you fixed up. I will be having separate sale gearboxes, separate sale worm wheels, and separate sale worm gears available soon. They'll probably wind up, if they don't wind up in their own window, they'll probably wind up in the hardware section.
Yep.
The other thing I need to get on here is a news and notes section on the homepage, so I can help guide people through what they need, what's coming up, what's going to happen next as far as what we're going to triage for parts, and make sure we can get the information out of what's coming, so that way people can make plans for what they need. So
just a quick suggestion, just from me looking at your webpage here. Is there any way that you could like group them all by like road name, like put all the B&Os and then UPs and like where they'd be all grouped together?
possibly that's a good suggestion. That's a good idea.
Like that way, somebody don't have to like look through each picture trying to find whatever the hell they're looking
Yeah,
for. You know?
yeah. Because right now it's like a mixed up Rubik's cube. So
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I like the way it's laid out, though. I do like this layout. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do though is, and right now we're literally just firing the shit on the site. Get it on site. Get it on site. Get it on site. So, at some point, I see your point. I'd love to get it all, like a pretty Rubik's cube instead of a shitting ass mess, right?
Here's your pickup rollers for somebody has found these pickup roller for the Trainer Tomorrow E7s. There they are.
Yeah, E7 category. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody emailed me today, and I was so busy. I was like, "Look, man, shoot me a picture of what you got so I can see." But yeah, they are that's right. Trainer Tomorrow is E7, so should
Cool.
be in quotation should be the right part.
Now I went back and forth before with Mike Reagan when he was putting a parts list together for a Y3 on the MPH website. So I understand the whole it should be the right part thing. Things get mixed up and mislabeled and stuff. So 100% understand that.
Well, the thing is, in MTH, Lionel, Third Rail, they go through so many production runs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to guys like me and Mike over at MTH. You got to be wary of those production runs, so you don't give the guy the wrong damn part.
Right.
So I mean, I remember talking to Mike about the Y3. Matter of fact, he borrowed my Y3 to make an exploded view.
Yeah.
And and the production runs, the Y3 went through at MTH. The Y3 went through what? PS2, 3-volt.
Yep.
And PS3, right?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
So what's that? I think there's a 5-volt, right? There's a 5-volt.
Mine's a 5-volt. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 5-volt, there's a 3-volt, and there's a PS3.
Yep.
That's 3 production runs.
Yep.
What did they change in those 3 production runs? That's when we're doing shit like this, that's the crap that has to be in our heads to make sure we identify those parts as this production, that production. Like on third rail, they had the big boy. They had early and late production.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of the parts are different, so I got to make sure on the website I've made note of that late production, early production, to make sure that make sure you guys are getting the right parts.
Yeah.
The world's not perfect. I'm not perfect, man. If I make a mistake, I'm going to do my damnedest to get you all the right parts. If I made a mistake, it's on me. But yeah, we'll make sure y'all get the right parts. But I want to try to do it so it's the right part the first time. So, I try to make note of these production runs and stuff like that. That's just like that fellow that needs that roller for that E7. Man, send me a picture. We that way we can guarantee we know we get you the right, part right out the gate. I'll know it by seeing it.
Right. So my next question is, with Jay taking over third rail now, obviously, and he's got new stuff coming out or getting ready to come out right now. Will you be adding new parts along with the new production runs for the new stuff?
Well, the new stuff, it depends on what's needed after the warranty. So Jay, again, I think Jay's going to hold on to anything that's in still in warranty. Jay's going to be doing the Jay's going to be holding on to those parts for warranty. Um, I think some stuff I'm going to help Jay with as far as morning work, and then I think he's got Sid and the what's that other fellow's name?
Brendan or Travis?
Damn, I can't remember the other fellow's name, but I know Sid, and I
Yeah.
know Sid's. I think Sid's going to help. Uh, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Sid's going to help Jay with some of the warranty stuff, probably especially when it comes to the Blue Nami stuff and all that.
Right. Right.
So, I think where I come into play for warranty work is if something can't be. If they don't have a part to fix it, if they need me to machine something, because I'm also a machinist, so if they need me to machine something or manufacture or make a part or fix something that went out of quarter or whatever, I think they'll come, that'll come to me.
Right.
Um, and then cosmetics, obviously, because I do all, I can paint and all that. So if they have a cosmetics issue, I can help them with warranty work on that. I think there's a beauty queen shell coming to me at some point that had a crack in it or something that I'm going to fix for the fella.
Nice.
So as far as new production, right now I've got everything up to 2024. So like your L7, the Yellow Belly Hudson, and of course the H10B,
Yep.
H10A or H10B. I think H10A, isn't it?
I
Didn't
think
you
it was,
run A?
I think it was B.
Is it B's?
Just these.
I'm a New York Central guy. That's disgusting, isn't it?
Oh
You're an
man.
idiot.
I think it's just H10s. Yeah. It doesn't say A or B on there. So
H10. Yeah, that's a good safe. There's a safe answer.
yeah,
H10.
that's all it says on the website. So we'll go with
Yeah.
that.
So I've got production up to 24 for third rail.
Right.
So and then as the stuff gets out of warranty, I'll work with Jay to get those parts moved over here. And again, if there's something that's you know we see a part that request, and they need it, if there's a gear that constantly keeps stripping or whatever, we'll facilitate how to get that manufactured and onto the parts website.
Yeah. Sure.
Biggest thing is, and I know I'm rambling and there's a lot going on. Everybody's asking about traction tires
Yeah.
and a few questions about the third rail drive belts.
Yeah.
We're working with Jay. We are going to get traction tires from him to put on the website, and I'm also going to work on something I learned from Mike Reagan is a very decent time traction chart. So I am going to work on having a chart that will have the sizes needed and group the locomotives with the tires so that way you guys can get the right tires
Yeah.
and you know you're not guessing. Um, as far as the drive belts, a lot of the third rail steam and some of the diesels use that cog printer belt.
Yeah.
There's only a few SKUs for that, but we'll make sure we have those on the site. So your rubber wear parts, we'll have them. Your consumables, we'll have them on the site.
Yeah.
So
I'm a big fan of that. The traction tire chart that Mike Reagan has on the NMTH website. That's it's very helpful.
yeah, and that I'm gonna follow suit from what he's my mentor, right?
Yeah.
So um I'm gonna follow suit with third rail and design and make a traction tire chart that's gonna be handy and easy to use. And I'm gonna follow suit from my mentor. I'll have them available as single tires, 5 packs, 10 packs, the whole 9 yards. That way, You can decide what you want, pick what you need,
Yep.
and get the tires you need. So,
Nice.
um, that's coming up too. We've also got a good stash of the electronics that Third Rail used. Lionel Rail Sounds boards,
Yep.
audio boards, power supplies, um, a good supply of the constant voltage boards that you find in a lot of the Third Rail locomotives. And that's not only per locomotive, but that kind of crap's handy for scratch builders that don't want to wire out 20 different circuits. You can use one of those constant voltage boards and fire off your lights or your class lights or marker lamps, marker lamps on the tail, um, cab lights, et cetera. So and constant voltage boards are nice because you don't get that flicker. So
Will you be adding those to your website as well?
oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Again, time time is my enemy.
Yeah.
um I still work a day job, I still run a garage, so you know I squeeze it in here and there where I can, but we're keeping up a good pace. Again,
Nice.
Scott bestowed this great opportunity on me, so number one, I'm not going to let him down, and number two, I like doing this shit way better than working out in the garage. So,
Yeah, I feel that, man. So, well, Pat, I
um,
appreciate you coming on tonight and talking about your website and what you got going on with your company. And anytime in the future that you want to jump back on the stream, just hit me up. You got my number. Give me a call, and we can line something out, man.
absolutely, man. Sorry for the rambling, but I had a
No,
lot to
no,
spit out.
no. Absolutely. Anytime, man. You got some new stuff you want to show off on your website or whatever, just let me know. We'll bring you on. We'll get it out there and let people see what you got going on. And I appreciate you reaching out to me and wanting to come on the stream and talk about your website.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. I'll holler at you later, bud.
All right, man. Good to see y'all.
See ya. We'll bring the trains back. All right, boys. We got third row parts available now, which is exciting because I do have a third row engine that needs some parts, so that's going to work out well for me. And apparently, I have a lot more third row engines, and I'll probably need parts at some point. So make sure you guys go and get your get on the website, order your parts for your third row stuff because I know most people need parts for it and have no idea where the hell to get it at. So, all right, we got somebody jumping in from the Facebook machine. Gus Hadley, what's up, sir? Thanks for stopping by tonight. We only got 76 likes. That is absolutely terrible, boys. Get the likes up. Let's get it going. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, for sure. Would not. It did seem like Pat knew. Pat knows some shit. He knows some shit about some shit. That was cool. That was really cool to have him reach out to me when to come on the stream. And if you guys are on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch now. Oh man, let's see. I don't even know if we got any followers on Twitch. Don't know. Don't know. Is it, hmm. I don't know if Twitch is working. Go follow me on Twitch if you're on Twitch. All right, let's see here. What else did I miss? Did I miss anything in here? I think we're up to date. Yeah, I did see Thomas the Bat Train showed up. Thanks for popping by tonight there, sir. Much appreciated. We're gonna get the stream to 100 likes tonight, though. We got to get up there. All right. Anybody looking to join the Discord server? I'll add a invite link for you guys. Yeah, Thomas the Bat Train. I set up a Twitch account yesterday. I don't know if it's set up 100% exactly right. I don't know if it's streaming properly or if it's just like a black screen. Let me know. Check it out. I don't know if it's working. Somebody go to Twitch. Let me know if it's working. Let's see. So going back to the argument of Edison and Allentown, Edison's the better show, simply because the next Allentown is November, next Edison is 4 weeks. Oh man, here's something else, Andy. Dry belts will be available soon. Pickup rollers. I have heard people bend the drive rods on third row engines, steam engines a lot. Um, I think it's something they're trying to fix. What? Oh my god. All right. I was working on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Oh, look at that. We got a comment from Twitch. I'll be damned. SLG. Thanks for stopping by from the Twitch machine. I'll be damned. Yeah, we're trying to get a Twitch following going. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't know how many people are on do trains on Twitch, but hey, let's give it a go. See how it works. Hey, look at that. We got two. We got two now. I like it. I like it. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see if we can build. Let's add another social media to the collection. So, oh man, Newt, I'm going to agree with you guys. From what you guys have been telling me tonight on the stream, I think Allentown's the better show of the two. So if I come to one, it'll probably likely be the Allentown show. I'm not saying when I'll be there. I have no idea, but I would like to try to get to an Allentown show. Oh, it's Sam on Twitch. Son of a bitch. Tom, you're probably not the only guy in this stream that's not familiar with Twitch. I will be streaming on. I'll have this stream on Twitch every week, so it'll be just streaming on Twitch now. But I figure there's not many people that are already in my YouTube or my Facebook community that are on Twitch. But I figure if I could find some more people on Twitch, that'd be cool. What's the Twitch handle? It should be Joker's Trains, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's Joker's Trains. It's got my channel. My normal logo is the picture, so it should just look for my logo. Your first Allentown got snowed out. Yeah, you were stuck, sir. Twitch is a gaming platform. There's also a section on Twitch just for people chatting around their mouth. I figured there are some other people that do run trains on Twitch. I was like, hell with it, man. Let's go. It's got a pretty big platform for obviously streaming, so I figured why not. Solid, Andy. Solid. uh, Twitch is a website, sir. Yeah, it's just like a normal website. It's a platform for streamers. There is a lot of gaming people on there, but they do have other topics of streaming. Sleeves, just follow me on all of them. You'll be covered, sir. You'll be covered. I don't know, Sam. I've been told. And it's hard to turn it off. You know. Oh man, it's good. It's good times. Well, I'm excited for the simple fact that once I get my third rail fixed to where it runs properly, and we get some Blue Nami or something added to it, I'll be able to get the rest of the parts I need for it now. And this is too much, sir. You're doing too much right now. You're doing too much. Well, boys, the question must be asked. You know, with we're a little over a month away from York, Spring York. How many of you guys got your hotels locked up or booked, and your airline tickets or travel plans booked, and your hotel booked? Viva El Presidente from Newt on Twitch. Oh, it's awesome. Watch it, boys. I might become a Twitch streamer. Dangerous. Dangerous, I say. No, I appreciate it, man. I figured I'd try something else different and see how it goes. 81 likes. We got to do better than that, boys. It's 8:30 and we're at 81. 100 might not be in the cards tonight. Who was asking me about running diesels earlier? You got a sweet hotel deal? I got to find a sweet hotel deal. Sid, shoot me some information. Let me see if I can get a sweet hotel deal. Real talk, Sid. Just text me what hotel you're in. I might stay in the same hotel. Not same room, obviously. Same hotel. Been meaning to do all that shit, but still haven't done any of that. Zach, do you have any idea? I don't know. I don't know what damn. I don't know if I'm arriving, and I don't know if I'm arriving to. I don't know if I'm flying into Baltimore or if I'm flying into Harrisburg. It all depends. If I fly in on Wednesday, I'll be flying into Baltimore. Then I will likely go to the museum. If I fly in on Thursday, I'll be flying into Harrisburg. Obviously, I won't go to the museum. I'll just go straight to York. So we shall see. Tom Van Cleef, everything all booked up for all 3 days. Good for you, sir. Oh, you're lucky. Luckily close enough to drive. That's awesome. If Brad, if you see me, holler at me, dude. For sure, come holler at me. Let's look for the ugly guy. Ugly guy in a black hat. No, there'd be a lot of those. Oh man. Pensy Joe, locked and ready to go. Nice, nice. Nicholas in, good night, sir. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. I did get my registration in the mail. It's actually already in my little badge holder deal. I always, like as soon as it comes in, I always put it in the badge holder because I will lose that little piece of paper. That will happen. So that part's taken care of. The cheap part's taken care of. Hotels booked, ticket ordered, ticket received. How much my customer run be? The same price as the Skybox cards that are in the currently available. What I think it's 139 for the non-sound and 254 sound. They'll be the same price. I'm not raising the price. I'm not doing that. I'm very fortunate that I have a friend named Jay that's allowing me to do a custom run. So we're just doing that. Dathan's following from Twitch. Nice. We've got like 4 followers on Twitch. Watch it, boys. I'm halfway to being dangerous. Oh man. Literally many projects. What, sir? Why are you not going? If you're 90 minutes from York, why are you not going to attend York, sir? I feel like you should. So I can at least shake your hand and say thanks for building my building flat in the back there. Another screen. I don't know how I was going to point in another screen, but I got those things working for me. John says club festivities start Wednesday, so flying Wednesday. What's going on Wednesday, sir? Is there anything? Yeah, you guys got to send me the itinerary of food and such. I'm waiting for that email from Collier or yourself. I think Collier usually sends it to me. No, sir. We are waiting on the art department to get caught up with stuff for Jay's actual catalog stuff, and then when they have a free spot, we will do artwork for my custom run. So likely sometime in April. I have pretty. I think I have all of the artwork straightened out, ready to go. I just have to give it to Jay. Jay has to send it to his art department, and then shortly after that, we should have some renderings. And then once the renderings are out, we will be able to open for orders. Like I said before, we have to sell 100, so I'm hoping all you guys support and help out, and we get 100 ordered because I would love to be able to do custom runs in the future. Um, not looking to do custom run engines. I would like to do custom run freight cars though. And they'll be there Monday. Monday. Strasbourg number 90. What's up, sir? How are you doing? Is that a Thomas and the Skittles in your avatar? I don't know what's going on with Thomas and Skittles. I don't know what that is. It's kind of a funny picture, though. I like it. Not the Thomas part, but it's just a funny picture. It's going to run you $3 at the York. Make it happen. Come on, bro. Make it happen, man. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to hang out, get together, bullshit. Wednesday's barbecue day. John, you might have just sold me. You might have just sold me on a Wednesday arrival, sir. I like this. I like that kind of support, Harry. I appreciate you, man. Oh man. Sold. I might. Okay? You might have double sold me now. I do have a lot of friends in the Detroit group, so that would work out well for me. Uh, Mini projects. Shoot, shoot me a message on Instagram or whatever. Probably Instagram. That's how you talk to me. Shoot me your number, bro. We need to work out another building. We need to work out another building. Uh, what night is the OGE Discord night? At the club? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Probably Thursday. I'm thinking we should do something on Thursday at the club. I don't know if some of you guys are like, why are you guys talking about York? It's March. It's only March 1st. It's because it's March, right? We're getting close to April. And I'm excited to go to York. And there's not a lot going on that we can actually talk about other than Kevin getting kicked out of the presidential spot, which is bullshit, by the way. Um, yeah, that's bullshit. But anyways, so we're talking about York, right? But let's do Thursday. Let's do Thursday for the O Gauge Evolution at the club. Yeah, it's a funny picture, bro. It's a great picture. I think it's a fantastic picture. Quite comical. Amtrak takeover on Twitch. Oh my. Oh my. That's funny. That's cool. That's cool. I have some people following me on Twitch now. I don't know how to use Twitch. Worth a shit, but uh, let's see. How do I go to my channel? Why can't I see my stream? You guys can see the picture. I can't see the picture. Is it because I'm streaming? I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I definitely will not be there on Tuesday, Andy, for a welcome dinner. That's likely to not happen ever. Probably. We do have spring 2026 York shirts up, as well as the I Got Banned from the OGR shirt. So if you want to check those out, hit up my store. There's a link in the description, and there may or may not be a new shirt about Kevin. Maybe. So, yeah, I feel like Thursday's the big night, right? Like, um, it opens Thursday, and then Friday I usually have other plans to do Friday night. And sometimes, like in October, I didn't stay at my other plans all night. I came back to the club and hung out. But I feel like Thursday's the when you get a lot of people there because they want to be there for opening day. And they want something to do Thursday night, so we go to the club. But yeah, I would change your plans. Flick the bick. Flick the bick. Oh shit. No, I didn't. I didn't want it to tie it to Joker's trains. I wanted it to just be just a York 2026 shirt. I didn't want it to be all about me. I just wanted like I felt like you guys were wanting a shirt that just said 2026. If you want me to redo it for a Joker's Trains 2026 shirt, I can do that. I just kind of thought that people were wanting just an actual, just a York 2026 spring shirt and not have any mention of me. But let me know what you guys want. If you want me to redo it, I can 100% redo it. Oh, you're late, Newt. You're late to the party. Yes, sir. Me and Kevin are going to do a podcast together. I felt, well, it's not just me. We discussed it, and we figured it'd be better to do a podcast. That way he's not getting random open fire questions at him. And we're going to have a structured conversation. Looking forward to it. Kevin's super cool to talk to. I'm not the happiest person in the world that got kicked out, but such is life. But I'm really looking forward to talking to Kevin on the podcast. So yeah, there will be a podcast with Kevin. Hopefully, we knock that out this week and I can get that posted this week as well. That's the plan. Merrill's here. Alex Merrill, how are you, sir? How are you doing? Mr. Amtrak himself. And we'll be doing the Cinco de Mayo shirts too soon. Very soon, I'll be releasing the Cinco de Mayo shirt. Yeah, you got to watch it, man. You let one Merrill in, they all show up. They all show up. Let's see. It's interesting. The Joker's trains one because it's here. All right, we can redo that. I can redo that. I can redo it as a Joker's train shirt. 100%. Look for that this week, Dathan. I will get that done this week. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Newt. I got to talk to him on the phone yesterday a little bit there, and we talked about it and set it up as a podcast instead of the stream. And actually, I feel like it's going to work out a lot better. Really feel like it's going to be a good time. 952 Steven must be an Amtrak guy as well. Brian just picked up a St. Patty's Day shirt. I appreciate the support, man. Those shirts are awesome. The St. Patty's Day shirt is my favorite shirt, actually, that I've made so far. So that's why I was wearing it in like January, I think. uh, but no, I do appreciate the support. Factual statement, Jake. Factual. No, Kevin is the He's the first president of the TCA that I ever met in person, and the dude has been super cool with me every time I've ever talked to him, and look forward to the podcast. I think it's gonna be fantastic. No, you don't get no, bro. I'm not muffin, bro. No, no, there will be no $70 gift card for wearing my shirts. No, I'll give you a handshake. I might have. I'm planning on having new stickers. If you want a new sticker, I'll give some stickers away. But yeah, Andy, the Cinco de Mayo shirt that I have a design made up already. It's pretty awesome. Uh, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a cool shirt. I don't know how many I'll sell, but I think it's awesome. You're right. If you wear my shirt, you get a $7 off discount code from Trains. I just have no idea what the hell the code was. So if you remember, I think it's $7 off of 100. So it's actually useless. I don't remember the name of the code though. Facts. It is. I've been propositioned to make a new shirt about bringing Kevin back. I have thought about this, and I probably likely will. So hopefully, I'll sell some of those to some people. But I agree. No, if you wear my shirt, you got to buy bits and spend it on me on Twitch. That's how it works. It's like super chats, you know. Are you going to tie Cinco de Mayo with a few? I mean, I'll try. I have to redo it, but I could try. That would be quite comical. FEC7. I think you're right. I think that is the code. If anybody's spending $100 tonight, put in FEC7. See if it works. Oh man. Fun fact, Dathan. I have a Furomax Trinity on order from Muffin. Dude, I'm tempted to buy a Muffin shirt just to get a gift card. I got enough stuff on pre-order. You know, happens. 85 likes. Ah, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Hit the like button. Let's get it going. I'm gonna share the link to the Pat's Trains GP40-2 again. If you guys are interested in that custom run Vision engine from Lionel Trains, get your orders in. They are half sold out as of middle of last week. Everyone wearing a Joker's t-shirt at Edison gets a free beer. Hey, that's solid. That's solid. Wear my shirt, get a free beer from Captain Andy. I don't know, man. As much as I want to wear a muffin shirt at York, I like just wearing my own shirts. You know, it's kind of why I have them. You know, it's kind of why I had them made to wear my own shirts. So I probably won't. I'll just wear my own shirts. You think he'd get pissed? I think it'd be funny. I think he would laugh, right? Oh my god. That's a solid idea, Dathan. That is the definition of shot out, sir. You were shot out. I like streams like this. These are fun streams. Ah, shit. Dathan, the idea of you carrying around a blow up doll around York is solid. Sleeves is officially a member of the TCA. Now on to trying to get registered for York. It's pretty easy. It's not hard. Jake will put money in for the doll. Jesus Christ, boys. Oh my gosh. Madness is ensuing tonight. Oh my god. I'm thinking about it, man. $70 off my muffin orders is not a terrible idea. I know it's $100 gift card, but 30 that'll cover your buy your shirt back. I think the shirt's like 30, 34, whatever it is. I need to raise my price on t-shirts. Shit. Yeah. Let me hold on there, sleeve. I'll see if I can find pull up a link real fast. Uh, Moody Marina, how are you? Your wife finally went to sleep. Here, sleeves. I'll send you a link, bud. Stand by. There you go. There's a link to register for York. I will tell you though, if you just got a brand new TCA number, it's not going to be updated. You'll probably have to call them tomorrow and let them know what your number is so you can register. It's happened to Brevs, I think. Sam Gable, thanks for the super chat, man. Here you find out the podcast again. Maybe start back with the podcast lessons. I do appreciate the $20 for the podcast lessons, sir. We'll be firing the podcast up. I need to get back on it. I've been slacking and being lazy and not making podcasts. And I feel like people have been looking for a podcast episode. So hopefully we'll get some bangers going and get it going. I do apologize for the 2-month hiatus. I was taking podcast lessons. Oh, man. Brevs, welcome, sir. Just tuning in here to crash the party. What is going on? Trying to buy it. B&O is the king. B&O is the king. Absolutely. 100%. Hey, man, $70 is $70. I don't have a problem with Muffin. I know a lot of guys don't like him for whatever reason. This, that, or the other thing. I don't mind Muffin, and he does a lot of stuff to help with B&O custom runs, which I approve of. I don't have a problem with him. I really don't. No problem here from me and the Muffin Man. So, Steve, if you're listening to this or watching this, don't delete my orders. Thanks. No, Mr. Muffin, like, I get why some people don't like him. I understand that. But, like, I've never had an issue with him. He's been really cool with helping us get a couple B&O custom runs done that we were trying to pull off. So, I don't have an issue. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you, Sam. If I didn't have friends like you, Sam, I don't know what I would do. Uh, a blow up redhead. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I feel that, man. $70 is $70, man. That's half of my Fear Max Trinity hopper. I mean, shit. Well, a little over half, I think, right? Like 109. Is that what they are? Oh man, I tell you, boys, I tell you. No, I'm trying to figure. I'm flipping back and forth between Twitch and the stream here. I'm trying to figure out how many followers do I have. How do you know? I don't know. Did you guys follow me on Twitch? Or are you just watching me on Twitch? It says I have 0 followers. What is this? You guys didn't follow me. Well, come on, guys. Come on, boys. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Hello, Mister. What up, Slycat? Uh, Excited to attend Spring York this year. Ready to make people spend money. You already got Gizmo. Nice, nice. Hockey time for Woodnut. Absolutely, man. Go dust the pipes, kid. Go get in the bar and dust the pipes. I have 5 followers on Twitch. I have no idea how to read Twitch. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. What's the TCA number? You should have got your TCA number, but your TCA number is not going to be updated on the York website because they only update like a few times a year or whatever it is. So call York tomorrow. They'll put in a request to have the numbers updated, and then your number will be updated. Or just give them your number, and they can register you and do it over the phone. They'll send it to you in the mail. Stop bitching. No, no way, Newt. I've known you too long. I have to continue to bitch. All right, say. Oh man. What is Twitch? Twitch is a website, man. Twitch.com. Go to twitch.com, search Joker's Trains, create an account, follow me. Thanks. Appreciate the support. Uh, well, Twitch is only when I'm streaming. You don't have to watch me on Twitch. I'm just follow me on Twitch. That's it. Yeah, call the Eastern Division. The website that I sent you, call them people. Call them and they'll help you out. Why can't we just keep it simple at MySpace? Them were the days, man. Them were the days. MySpace was fun back in the day, man. Have any of you guys been on MySpace recently? I was wondering probably a couple years ago. It looks, I don't know what's going on over there. No, it's not for me. Not for me. Back in the day, though, it was quite entertaining. Uh, let's see here. What? What did that say? Weird. I'll have to look into the Twitch stuff later. Brevs, are you going for all 3 days, or how many days are you going to York for, sir? New guys in the Discord. Bob Eckhart, thanks for joining Discord, man. Appreciate you, sir. You will now get greeted by ridiculous pictures. Tom was your first friend. Welcome to the club, Sam. Welcome to the club. Yeah, I think it's still around, Moody. I think it's for like artists, like music people. I think now. I think that's who uses it. I'm not sure, really. Tattoo Trains is here. Hello, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Tattoo Trains, are you going to the Spring York? That's the question of the night. Eugene, what's up, man? I'm doing fantastic. Having a great stream, like normal, Nah, thanks for stopping by, man. It's much appreciated. Driving to New York Tuesday after work. I think I'm back to flying into Baltimore on a Wednesday. As of apparently, John's doing barbecue at the club there Wednesday night. So if it's brisket, might have talked me into it. Might have talked me into it. Radar, what's up, sir? Thanks for stopping by tonight, man. It's always a great stream when Radar shows up. I don't know what I'd do if Radar didn't stop by. You'd be hanging out at the club? Nice. I will swing by there. We're going to have a get together on Thursday. Thursday. My eye is watering. Not good. Yeah, Thursday we're gonna do a little get together there. We'll try and flood the club with Discord people. Sam, that's the best text I've ever got in my life. You're 100% not wrong. Not wrong, sir. Not wrong. Oh man, fantastic, sir. That was good to hear. Much appreciated when you stop by. Yeah, Sleeves, absolutely, man. You got any questions or you can't get a hold of somebody tomorrow, let me know. We'll find out another phone number to call. But yeah, you should just be able to call them, tell them your TCA number, and they'll register over the phone. Then they'll send you your badge in the mail. And make sure when you come to New York, you don't forget your badge. Otherwise, it's your ass. They won't let you in anywhere. Solid, Moody, solid. Back to the trains. Tim, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, sir. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Now Bob is actually in Discord. What time is it? 9:15. I'm going to take a quick little break, sirs. A quick little break. I'll flip this around. You can watch the trains run around. I'll be right back. Hold tight. Stand by. All right. All right. Yeah, 100%. 100%, bros. 100%. No, don't act like you don't, sir. Don't act like you don't. All right. Jake, you won't spend mine, sir. I do a good enough job at it. I don't need help spending money at York. I do pretty well. Oh, John's gone already. Can't even put Tampa there to piss him off. Uh, what is the New York Central engine above the Uncharted J on the shelf? It is weathered. It's a Lionel Legacy J3A Hudson. It's the Mr. Muffins custom run without marker light, so it's proper from what I've been told. Maybe I'll run that on the stream next week. Uh, Problem with it is I don't have enough weather cars to make up a train, so it looks kind of weird. But I don't care. We'll run it. We'll run it next week. Yeah, I think it was weathered by Harry Heike. I think Heike got that one. Weathered that one out. Tom, have a great week, sir. I'm sure I'll catch you in Discord at some point this week. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Mr. Steve's Trains. What's with these advertisements popping up in chat? Dude, I buy a lot of trains. Yeah, I'm hard up for money. Somebody's got to pay these train bills. Thank you, sir. That was a York October York last year pickup. A buddy of mine picked it up in the box. He didn't look at it. He was under the assumption it was not weathered. Took it out of the box. It was weathered, so we made a deal, and I got it from him. So. Got it for a solid deal, actually, and I think it's a really good deal. Some people wouldn't think so, but I think I did well on it. It's a cool engine, really cool. It's one of those engines I wish I ordered when it was brand new. After once I got this one, I wish I'd ordered the original when they came out. So if I could find another one day, I'd like to have another one. But I don't know how I got on this New York Central Hudson kick as of late, but I have. I think I'm up to 6 now. So it's weird for me to have so many Hudsons. Thomas says run it anyways. I'm sure I will. I think I will run. I haven't ran it in a while. It's a fantastic engine. It runs really well. I like to do some on the layout this week too, but we'll see. Radar, thanks for being here, man. Have a great week, sir. Have a great week. We'll do it all again next Sunday. Do you prefer weather? I love weathered engines. I think they look fantastic. My problem is I don't have no earthly idea how to weather. I don't have anything to weather. Like I don't have airbrushes or stuff of that nature, right? But if I could weather and make it look good, like say like Norm's trains layout, I'd weather every damn thing. But I also I like engines that look clean and shiny too. So, but like if I could weather, I would start weathering everything, and it would be a whole problem. But I like weathered, and I like non-weathered. I didn't really answer your question, did I? Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you checking it out. Hope you make a purchase. Add to your Joker's train stuff. It's a madhouse in here, Grande. That's what's going on. I can take a Hudson off your hands that way. It won't dilute your B&O collection. I don't know, man. I'm a fan of the Hudsons. I do like them. I wouldn't be shocked if I get some more. Yeah, you're not wrong, John. I have no control of it, but I still get money when you buy it too. So, no, every little bit helps. I got to pay for all these trains some kind of way. I have heard that. I have heard that Everybody's getting the ads on live streams now. I do know that like regular videos, all it seems like all regular videos have ads now, whether the person's monetized or not. So I've watched a few guys that I know for a fact aren't monetized, and they got ads on their videos. Yeah, I'm. I'd like to get some more weathered cars. I have a couple weathered cars. Andy hooked me up with a couple New Haven box cars. I have a weathered caboose. That might be all my weathered cars actually. So I'd like to get enough to make up a whole weathered train I could run behind that Hudson, but I'd like to have some weathered coal cars. But either I need to learn how to weather, or I got to start paying people to weather stuff that I want weathered. But that doesn't sound fun either. Premium is only a few bucks a month, no ads at all. Nice. I have thought about buying premium. I don't like ads either. I don't blame you guys for bitching at me for ads. Buy premium. You'll have to bitch. Oh man. I thought I was going to add to my diecast ES44 collection the other day with a KCS, but it was a little more beat up than I was wanting it to be. So not so lucky. Not so lucky. Of course, YouTube wants everyone to go premium. That would work out well for them. Some of the graffiti stuff that I see people doing, not so much like Lionel makes, I like, but I haven't seen the holiday graffiti stuff. I really feel like I need two collections, one for weathered and one for non-weathered, but that's not likely to happen. Boy, Discord's off the rails tonight. We got blow up dolls in my Discord. Holy shit. I don't really know what's going on in Discord right now. Oh man, my Discord gets a little bit out of control sometimes. So if you want to come hang out with the boys, hit the old join button. How many likes we got tonight, boys? Are we getting close to our to at least 100? I feel like we can't hit 150 anymore. It's not good. Oh, you're doing custom graffiti holiday cards. Nice. The guy that what's his name? Thomas in his trains. The guy that's airbrushing his cars. That guy's pretty good. He does some pretty cool stuff. I think I just saw Chris's trains and things got one today. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good, Moody. You're good. Ooh. There's a anybody looking for a JLC Y6B? One on trains right now for not a terrible price. Not a terrible price. I'll put a link in the chat. It's not a terrible price. It's a little bit high, a little higher than what I paid for mine, but not terrible. Yeah, man, his shit looks so good. It doesn't even look like a model half the time. Uh, do I think the sale of Lionel is going to change things for the company? Yeah, probably. Probably so. I would imagine there'll be some personnel turnover changes. Typically seems to happen on. Shit. Sorry. So that's good. Um, yeah, but back to your question. Yeah, I feel like when companies get bought out, there's typically some personnel turnover. So I would imagine that's likely going to happen with Lionel, which probably not a bad thing. And with with the company that's bought Lionel not being an investment company, that's probably good. Um, I feel like an investment company doesn't really care about the hobby, so maybe the new company that will is there'll be more doubt into it. But we'll see. RBP's Niagara is for sale, probably for more than I'm willing to pay for one. So you have more willpower than me, James. What? Oh, it's good. Do I think the new Lionels will be more affordable and not way overpriced? Nah, probably not. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, actually, a little bit. I think they'll go down a little bit in certain aspects. Right now, I don't think their engines are terrible. Their engines are about on par with everybody else. Even MTH's prices are coming up, as well as Atlas on their diesels. So, uh, yeah, I'm sure some things will be adjusted. But I don't know that for sure. Just a thought I had. Uh, Fantastic. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh man, madness. Yeah, I'm curious to see what actually happens with Lionel. Like, I don't think it's not gonna change the world for us in the hobby, you know. But I feel like some things are gonna be a little different. I'd imagine. There we go. Want to sell something on the stream tonight, boys? CNO 210.4 Texas TMCC, $600 or best offer plus shipping. Will tolerate 550. So it sounds to me like 550 or best offer plus shipping for TMCC CNO 210.4. Let's make a sell happen tonight, boys. Who wants an engine? Who wants to get an engine tonight? Grande's got live stream exclusive information. He's bringing a custom T-shirt to York this year. Jake will love it. I bet it has something to do with Western Maryland or Wild Mary. 1,700 for that Niagara is not bad. It's not bad, and it has nothing to do with knowing New York Central stuff. It's a Vision Niagara. Whether it was owned by RBP or not means nothing to me. But 1,700 for a Vision Niagara is not terrible. Lionel only got bought because the exclusive lines of music back. Yeah, I kind of. You're probably not wrong, John. Yeah, James, I agree. 550 for that 210.4, not a terrible price at all. Somebody should pick it up tonight. And somebody should not be named me. I almost bought that engine when I bought my Penske J1A TMCC at York. They had the trains had both of them. They made me a solid deal on both of them, but I only took one. Uh, Thanks, Sid. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that. Sid, I try to keep it real, sir. I try to keep it real. We should have a new engine showing up here shortly, I would imagine. I don't know if it'll be here for the next stream, but possibly the one after that. So that's exciting. Oh. Maybe even two engines. Maybe even two. One will be brand new. One will be recently updated. $99 likes. Come on, boys. We got 30 minutes to get one more like. If Sid owned the Niagara, then I might have. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was not taking a shot at RBP. RBP is a friend of mine. I was just saying that it doesn't matter to me that he owned that engine. But if Sid owned it, I don't know. Man, I'd probably pay less. Oh shit. No, no, they're not, John. They're going to see the food budget. And they're going to dismiss. They're going to just cut off the whole food budget. They're like, you got to go. And then miraculously, the marker lights will return to perfection. James, what's wrong with Rail King, man? There's nothing wrong with Rail King. There's some nice Rail King engines. I'm here for your entertainment. Oh shit, it's good times. You have Sid's Vision Class A. Nice. You must have 1238. Well, he had two of them for a time. I don't know what number you have, but I know he had a 1238. I think Sid has sold both Vision Class A's, if I'm not mistaken. Laser beams. Yeah, we get rid of the laser. They're not even laser beams anymore. I feel like they've dialed them down. They are getting better. Each new Lionel that I get is getting better. They're just not as good as that Vision Hudson that just rode by. Like the marker lights in that are fantastic. They're not bright. They're the right color. They're not neon green. There's a nice color. There's just things that Lionel's done over the years. I just don't understand. I'm like, how'd you ruin that? Is James the dude always bitching about the Dino Train on Discord? Yes, James Corbett does not like the Dino Train. Facts. Sid, you are Class A-list at the moment. Nice. Well, I'm happy that I traded you an engine for some work on the JLC. I'm happy that worked out, and you don't even have the Class A anymore. That's funny. Sean, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. What's my favorite Lionel engine? My favorite Lionel engine is Vigilant Big Boys. And why? If you don't have one, just go run one somewhere. We'll figure it out pretty quick. No, it's the Vision Big Boy. They're awesome. They're fantastic. In my opinion, the best model Lionel's ever made. Does not mean the Big Boy is my favorite engine in reality, because it's not. It's the Vino EM1 is my favorite engine, but the Vision Big Boy is my favorite model that Lionel's ever made. So I like them so much. I got 3. Moody Marine is taking off, man. I appreciate you, bud. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll do it again next week. Whoa. Yeah, speaking of James and his Dino Train, there it is. James, I thought about you, man. I was in Menards there early February. I saw the Dino Train in Menards. I thought about you. If I wasn't flying, I would have bought the damn thing. I don't have a favorite Thomas engine because that's gay. I'm over 10 years old, so there is no such thing as Thomas, in my opinion. Somewhere, Trainboard got mad at me just now. No, I think when I was a little kid, I probably watched some Thomas, but after about like 10 years old, man, you got to get over that. Don't listen to his lies. His favorite is the next 6 he buys at York. Bro, I'm not buying 6 engines at York, man. I can't do it, dude. I have way too many engines on pre-order. Way too many on pre-order. Oh, look at that. We talk shit about Thomas. We got BNSF dude to comment. I appreciate you, man. Oh man, that's always good. It's always good. You know, this is a stream for you when I talk shit about Thomas and people don't leave. Hey man, all the Thomas stuff got thrown in the garbage one day. I had it all in like a little box, and I was trying to do something. They were sitting over there, like off to the side. I was trying to do something. They were in my way. I got pissed off. I just threw the whole box in the garbage can. All the Thomas is in the garbage. It's been in the garbage for a while. And like, don't get it wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with Thomas, right? But like, when you're a grown ass dude, like, and you're like, like just go crazy over Thomas, that's a problem. You need to evaluate yourself. Hot take for the night: remove the food at line. Take this. Oh my god. Uh was Alec Baldwin? Was he in Thomas as well? Is that a thing? No, I did not have Thomas. People send me Thomas stuff, Andy. They send me Thomas shit because they think it's funny. I just get random Amazon packages at work, and so whoever it is somebody that bought something from me, and I don't always use my house address for people I don't know. So I get random Amazon packages at work. It's quite comical. Well, Thomas the Bat Train, if we count the amount of money that I've spent at other places that you may or may not know of, we're more than fair. Isn't there there's another they got a different show, right, too? Like they got Thomas and then they have like one for an airplane or something. I feel like I've seen it on TV once. No, it's not a Thomas discussion, Darren. It's me trashing Thomas. There's a difference. Uh, Alec Baldwin was the narrator for season 5. He made this series come. Oh, I had no idea Alec Baldwin was on that show. No clue. No, man, I'm 41, bro. I'm 41. That doesn't even sound right. Me saying it out loud. I'll be damned. Ringo Starr was the conductor too. What? How old is Thomas? JJ the Jet Plane. There it is. I thought there was. I thought I'd seen it on TV once. I had no idea. No, so things I learned today. Alec Baldwin and Ringo Starr were in Thomas. I had no clue till today. Everyone should get Zach a Thomas the Train shirt. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's just gonna be wasted money, Slag. It's gonna be wasted money. I'm gonna burn them. Throw them away. I will not wear them ever in my life. Oh my god. I'm here to figure out this blow up doll situation. Did you say you threw out your Thomas stuff? You did. No, the picture's over there. The picture's there, sir. All them little Thomases that people gave me. See, the picture's over there. The picture's where it always is. I find that picture quite comical, Nathan. For all the little bullshit Thomas things people send me, yeah, they're gone. Don, real talk, man. Like, I remember being a young guy, a young lad, and people used to tell me, you know, the older you get, the faster the years go. I thought they were full of shit. They were not full of shit. They were 100% right, man. I'm I'm only 41, and they go by fast for me now. So I regret not listening back in the day. Factual statement. I contribute all the bills. That's what I think it is. But whoa. Come back. The blow up doll will wear a Thomas Crown. Oh man. Oh man. I wrecked my son, Lionel Thomas, with one of my BNSF engines. Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, I don't know what's more shocking here, BNSF dude. I think I'm more shocked that you said something about you bought your son a Lionel product. That's what I'm shocked at. That is what shocks me. Yeah, absolutely, Nathan. That picture's cool. I, it should be a real comic book, I think. Do a video of Thomas burning around the track. I'm not buying Thomas to burn. Oh man, I can deliver the Dino Train and Spotted Cow next winter. I mean, I don't care about the Dino Train, but if you're bringing some if you're coming to Florida next winter, hit me up, sir. If you can bring me some Spotted Cow, would be much appreciated. In cans, not bottles. 100%. Down for that. The BNSF dude secretly loves Lionel. I don't think that's a thing at all. No, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. I'm here for you, John. I'm here for you, bud. Try to keep it real, John. You know me, sir. You know me. Oh man, I do find it funny when like there's other MTH people that I know that really hate Lionel, and then you find them buying Vigiline products, and I think it's quite comical. People assume that I hate MTH. It's not true. Not true at all. I do not hate MTH one bit. I prefer Lionel because I like Legacy better than DCS, but does not mean whatsoever that I hate MTH. And I have way more Lionel engines, but I do have more MTH engines than people think, and I also have both of my Steam engines on order right now are MTH. So for the people that think that I hate MTH, you're wrong. Whenever I see this grown ass man playing and talking Thomas, it does. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I agree. I agree, man. But hey, it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds, man. Just because I don't approve of it doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means I think it's weird. Whoa, whoa! You remember seeing a 990 in BNSF dude's hands? Uh oh, uh oh. You bought 8 Mark 666 engines to crash head on my 4 main lines. Everybody, what is it? What's it? I don't know what those are, man. What's a Mark 666 engine? I don't know what that is. Oh man, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. Hey, it's Keyboard Warrior. I have not seen those videos, Keyboard Warrior. That would great name by the way. That would be comical. I've not seen those. I'm sure they're easy to find on YouTube. I never knew they existed. It's the first I heard of them. I'm doing a Jurassic Park theme for our Fort Pitt Kids Club display on the Home and Garden show over the next 2 weekends. The Dino Train would work great. Hit up Menards.com, man. I'm pretty sure they'll ship you one. That's cool. It's on the Home and Garden. Oh, the Home and Garden show, not Home and Garden Network. Sorry. That's cool though, man. Fort Pitt. Where is Fort Pitt? Is that Pittsburgh area? I'm assuming. Ah, I got it now. Mark 666. Got it. Got it. Oh man, Tim, I got to read this. There are 4 types of Thomas people. The adults, they go to train shows that smell like Fritos and BO. The ones that bought it for their kids and grandkids. Yeah, if you buy it for your kids and grandkids, it's different. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. BNSF owns two Lionel engines, a little track mobile, and ATSF 484 Northern. Curious, BNSF dude, why do you have the Legacy Santa Fe Northern over instead, or rather than having the MTH Premier 484? Just curious. I'm not trying to fuck with you or anything. I'm just actually curious. I know you are an MTH guy. Probably Menards.com if I had to guess, Andy. Oh man. All right, Mr. Steve. Thanks for stopping by, man. We'll be back next Sunday, 7 p.m. We'll do it all over again. And we will have some more guests lined up here in the future. I don't know about next weekend, but coming soon, we will have some guests. Working on a few things. I cannot participate in the Gomez Adams challenge, by the way. Can't participate in that one. So before people ask me to, I can't do it. Can't do it. No, Andy, I'm sure you guys do, bud. I'm sure you guys do. I'll just be here in Florida in the nice weather, hanging out, probably on the boat. You know, probably on the boat. Uh, oh, MTH never made 3751. Okay, I have 3751 as well. I had 3759 in the past, and I sold it like a jackass. But no, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing. I do know that you're an MTH guy, but it did shock me to hear you say it at 990 and Lionel Legacy names. All right, boys, we'll be shutting it down here a little bit here in a few minutes. We've been here approaching 3 hours. Had a great stream tonight. I really enjoyed tonight's stream. We had Pat on from Get 3 Raw Parts. Dropped some knowledge on his website and his company he's got going on over there, so that was really good. And as I said, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, we will be doing a podcast with Kevin Quinn, the recently of most recent fame of the president of the TCEA. Super excited about that. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully we get that done this week. We'll get it edited, get it uploaded. I think it's going to be a great podcast, and I hope all you guys check that out. But yeah, it's been a great stream now. I've had a great time. Canadian Locomotive Works. Sorry about your two recent silvers in men and women's hockey. Appreciate you being here, though. I couldn't help myself. Sorry. MTH Alice, majority of locomotives have a 50 in Premier. Yeah, dude, nothing wrong with that, man. I like MTH engines. The PS3 steam engines are a pain in my ass. The drawbar is shit. Other than that, I like them. It's good times, good times. BNSF dude, you must have had a pretty active Allentown, did you? I typically don't take 3 weeks to edit a podcast, sir. I usually get them out within the next day or two. Kevin knows what's really going on with TCA. After I talked to him, I know how much trouble they're actually. Yeah, and I'm not promising he's going to. I'm not promising you the podcast is going to be Kevin airs all the laundry. I'm not promising that at all. I can almost guarantee that's what it won't be. I wanted Kevin on the podcast or the stream long before this happened, just because the simple fact I like talking to Kevin. I think he's fun to talk to, and he's got a lot of information. And so it just happened that he's going to be on the podcast after this recent news came out. So we'll see what Kevin wants to say. It's all what Kevin wants to say. I'm just looking forward to talking to him. You got 50 tank cars to recreate that disaster. Oh my god. Oh, it's good times. It's good times. All right, boys, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down here. I may jump in Discord for a few minutes and hang out. Got a little bit of time, but I appreciate all you guys for joining the stream tonight. And Sam, I appreciate the $20 super chat. Much appreciated, and all the guys that followed me on Twitch tonight. Thanks, man. I have to add that. I have to add the Twitch to the social so everybody can follow me on Twitch. Wait a minute. Before we get off here, what we got on Twitch right now? Oh, nothing important. All right, boys. All you guys have a great week, and we'll do it again next Sunday. Wait a minute. I got a caption for this. Yep, next stream, 3/8. Make sure you guys all plan to be here next week. We'll have another great stream next week, and look for some more shorts coming out on YouTube, Instagram. So, you guys all have a great night. Have a great week. See you next. Why do they not make magnetic pilot wheels? I don't know. Why would you want magnet pilot wheels? That seems no need for that. I have no clue. No clue, bud. No clue. Question is past me. All right, have a great night. Great weekend. Do it again next Sunday. See you.